So welcome to part 2 here. So our raw album was ready in a part 1. Now we will be choosing a pattern paper. If you're making any friends, family, regular album, you can use something very beautiful floral, or if you're making a baby album, you can use any toddler pattern paper. And if you're making a Valentine, you can use a paper accordingly. So this is a pattern paper we have given. If you've taken the kit from us, you must have got these kind of pattern paper in it, and if you've booked the Valentine kit, you must have got these pattern paper as required for this album. So these are the pattern paper. I am right now not choosing these Valentine sheets because already we have a sample album where we have cut these Valentine sheets. We will be teaching you how to make this photo frame, which is like a shaker, and you can just place it on this one and make it as a beautiful cover. So let's get started. Both the method works same. Let it be any pattern paper you choose. The one we already have this one used here. So let's choose something from these pattern paper. For the cover, again, I will be going very sober and a soft so that I can decorate, design much more on it. Maybe just this polka dot, or I can go for even a darker background, or you can go with this kind of all over prints. Stripe is very beautiful. You can definitely use somewhere else. Here these are very okay, so I can either go with this one, little darker background as I said, or I can also go with this paper. So let's go with this paper right now with a smaller motif flower. You can use any different covers. You got it, you just love it. You can combine your combination and design your own sheets. It's well tearing. I damaged it. It's okay, no worries. So I'll be teaching you how to cut this one. So our album was a 5 inches and 7 inches for the cover. So from these one sheet you can take out 4 papers. Yes, you heard me right. You can make out 4 papers. But right now we are only focusing on the cover. So I'm just cutting on the cover side. This is like of 5 inches. So I'll be taking slightly smaller than the 5 inches. I want my white paper to be seen, so I'm taking slightly smaller than the 5 inches and trimming it all around here. And now out here, I'm gonna take slightly smaller than the 7 inches as I want my paper to be seen here. So this is for my cover, and now I'll show you how to take out other sheets also. So now this one is already a 7 inches, or you can make it a slightly smaller than the 7 inches here. Here you go. And now you can take out slightly smaller than the 5 inches here. 1 and 2. So basically from the one sheet you can take out 3 papers. 12 by 12 one sheet. Here is the 3 paper. This one was covered, and these are the 4 inside pages. Now it's time to add the side, this side here. So I'll be using this leftover paper. That was my 1.25 inches. So I'll take slightly smaller than 1.25 inches for my border, and I'll trim it. And this one I got it for my side here, this one. And we want all sides white to be seen. Let it be you're using Valentine paper or you're using the sheets, doesn't matter. Make sure the flower directions are straight, and when you're sticking it, this one is going to be covered. Here you go, this one, and of course we will be doing a corner chomper to this one. That's how you have to cut all the papers as much as you required for the inside and outside. So we'll just cut few more sheets and I'll share with you. So now I'll be taking randomly some sheets designed from these books. This is perforated, so you need to cut it. Don't tear it like me, just cut nicely this perforating sheets. Here you go. Some can be just the plain polka dots. Some can be very rushy and too much of flowers. So you can design and combine the way you love it. I'm taking few sheets only as your kit has got just a few sheets as required. Cutting again. Here you go. 5 inches. I cut this one. I'll take it slightly smaller than the 5 inches required. And here you go. This is slightly smaller than the 7 inches. And similarly, you can cut from the small sheets. Cutting one by one. Here you go, 5 inches. Slightly smaller than the 5 inches. and 7 inches, slightly smaller than the 7 inches. Here is my another sheet. That's how I'll be cutting. Now here you have to be very careful while you do it. So my 5 inches, I'll just take the straight line first, slightly smaller than the 5 inches. I'll be trimming it here. When it's a stripe, you need to be very careful about this one. Here you go, slightly smaller than the 7 inches. So these are few papers. I'm not cutting all of the sheets right now, just sharing you a few of these. Here we have cut some papers for inside pattern paper. Now let's come back to our album and its cover. Here is the album and here is the cover. We have done the corner chomper as we wanted this one. Now let's take the glue and simply stick it. Inside you can create lot many pockets, pages, the way you love it. We are making it a very simple and a clean, neat album. So I'm not adding too much of pockets here. Even if you're taking a kids workshop, this is like, smooth and easy. And if you have a very younger kids, in that case, you can keep the album ready and ask them to stick the papers on the album. Do not give cutter trimmer to these smaller kids. Be careful with them. Now, look at this album has started looking so pretty and beautiful. Flower directions are upwards. Just keeping little glue here. And make sure you trim slightly smaller than it's required and leave an even white space from all the four sides. And you can just gently with your hands and rub it off. Now coming to inside pages, inside also we can just use these kind of pages and create a beautiful layout. So I'm just going to take my trimmer, trim this one. As you saw how I'm applying the glue. This is how we'll be using our paper and keeping it all four sides. Coming to the next side, similarly you have to just apply both the sides this paper. This 1/4 inch will be seen, it's okay, because this is a turning. There you do not add any paper. अब ये वाला पेपर यहाँ पे इस तरह से आएगा. Flower will be straight. So I'm gonna again trim this with my trimmer. And here you go. This is how we will be using now. Out here, I'm going to use the striped paper. One second, where is it? Here you go. So I'm using the striped paper. Again, I'll make sure my stripe and the flowers are in the right direction. And we'll just trim from the top. Use a glue and just put the glue on the edges. ये गए हमारे पेपर का done. So that's how you have to keep applying the paper to each and every side of the white area, and this is how your album will start filling and looking very nice. Now coming to the photo area. So what you have to do is whatever photo you have and you want to add it into your scrapbook, you can just stick your photo in the center directly, or also you can use this leftover white cardstocks what we had, and you can just stick your photo and you can just stick it this way. And you can write down some dates, memories, messages, anything you want to add it. So that's how the photos can be added to all the pages are there inside, and that's where it's make a scrapbook photo album. And either paste your photos directly, or either you can just add it on the white background and then do it. We had a lot of white paper already left over. Now coming to our frame making one, which we will be doing. In the kit you have got this one base and this two sheets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my masking tape first, and let's apply the masking tape behind this one, foam tape. With the smaller kids you can directly in the this is I'm only doing it for a Valentine, as in the scrapbook kit of the summer camps. For the kids we have not given this method. I'm just teaching you as a teacher. Even in your teacher kit you do not have these method available, or neither a material we have added, because this is going to be very complicated for a smaller kids and as well as for a teacher to teach this one. This is only for the Valentine. I am teaching the frame and adding into this one. So taking a foam tape, sticking it on four sides, here you go. This is only the one who has booked the Valentine album. This frame goes to them. Rest only have to make the album, ask the kids to get their pictures and put it on the top. And you can also have it some nice leftover paper से आप अच्छा सा कुछ floral decorate करके डाल सकते हो cover पे. The one who has got this one I'm teaching here. अब इसके center में I'm taking one picture here in this way before I stick it. ये देना OHP शीट काजल को बोलना इसके साइज का काट के दे. Sticking my picture on the frame this way. This kind of a cutout also you can use it if you have a dice or cricket or anything, and can keep it on the album cover. Yeah, album cover पे हम words भी use कर सकते हैं, family, friends. Removing my tape from four sides, I'm gonna keep it in the center. Exactly edge to edge, just stick it, and here we wall mounted the frame. We got some space area here, we can add the beads and everything, and then with other frame with the transparent sheet we will be closing this one here. इस पे पीछे से स्टिक करना है ट्रांसपेरेंट स्टिक, तो ऐसे काटना, बड़ा ही काटना, थोड़ा पीछे से स्टिक. Again, just to make it a more bounce or a more space, I'm adding one more tape layer. This is optional. If you want to add little bigger beads, you can add this one more layer here. Straight काटना. So we sandwich the frame between the two layers. Again, I'll repeat, for the summer camp kids, we have not given this frame method as it's going to be very complicated for the teachers to manage. And neither in teacher's kit we have given. This is only available in a Valentine album. And I'm going to add some beads in the center now. Before I add the beads, let's prepare our transparent sheet. So here this is a transparent sheet which I have just going to stick it this way with the glue. From all four sides, stick it nicely. it is extra, you can trim it from the sides. Here, here I'm adding some beads. You can also add one size up beads also in this one, as we have created a little bigger wall mount frame, and now sticking these one on the border area. And here beads will keep dancing and bouncing it and making it like a beautiful shaker ones. Now you can decorate this one with some sentiments like a love. In the Valentine album we have already given the sentiment. You can just stick those sentiments on the frame and make it as a, and you can add some beads and pearls around it. So this is how, after making these ones, you can also add the beads in the border, some pearls on the or floral sheets in this one corners. We have given everything in the kit of Valentine album, and here these memory ones. And for the summer camp, you can just keep it a simple raw album and ask the kids to stick their photographs or some write down some memories. You can also keep some cards on top of it to keep the photo space. That's for the summer camp. And here it comes to the Valentine. That's how you can just design and decor your frame on the cover, and rest page goes is only the papers, and whenever and whatever photographs you have, you can keep on adding in the album. So once again, thank you so much for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Bye bye, see you.